All right, let me see now. Houston, we had a problem, and I got it together. I hope I ain't blocked. I probably done fucked around and blocked the speaker. Let me see something here. I hope y'all can. I hope y'all can hear this video. Okay, I can't get too much closer than that. Okay, but let me start by saying, first of all, I like to give honor and praise and thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I like to give thanks to a mighty God. My God is a tremendous God. He works miracles. And for some of you who may know of me or about me, I am a miracle. And I don't have to just look in the mirror and tell myself that, there's witnesses that know that Dave Jackson is a miracle from where I came from. So I learned the hard way, and I was defiant. I was up against God. Today I have a working relationship with God, and it's like sometimes it ain't all that good. It's just like your brothers and sisters at home. And so I walk with God on a daily basis, and when things ain't going my way, sometimes we get into a little argument, whatever. For those of you who don't know, I had a 15-year-old daughter that passed of cancer 3 years ago. Same thing, I cussed God. I went outside. I talked to him. We had our talk for a while. We didn't speak. It was because that's the type of relationship I have with him. That's why I say that's my homie. That's my homie. And so until I bowed down and understood that everything happened for a reason, it was hard for me to get past it. I'm not past it. It was hard for me to learn to live with it, because that's what it's about. Learning to live with it, because it's something that happened, and death is a part of life. And it is to be celebrated, and we have to learn through that. And so a lot of people that haven't experienced it may not know what it's like to have lost a loved one. The majority of people that I know have lost someone close to them. So been happening for years, so it's nothing new. It's just new to me. Okay, so what I wanted to do was talk a little bit about how God is working in my life based on just a simple day I had yesterday. Let me tell you about it. Everything went wrong. The whole motherfucking day was fucked up. But I remained. I stood fast with the armor of God on, so I didn't do anything stupid. Nobody did anything stupid to me. So I just let people be who the fuck they were. Started off with having to take my lawnmower to the shop. Take the lawnmower to the shop, and let me start at the beginning. I'm sorry. The beginning was the belt came off the lawnmower. I called a guy on the east side because I used to live over there, and I said, this belt came off. He talked me through it and everything. He said, well, maybe you're looking at about $300. It's a lot of work, I said, okay, $300. I said, okay, all right, I'm gonna try to get it over there to you by noon. I called another shop out here in Southfield. I said, yeah, man, my belt came off. I need to get this belt. He said, well, the belt is $30. You're looking at probably about $100 labor. So between $100 and $200. I said, nigga, I'm on my way. Take it to him. Other guys blowing my phone up, but I just went through him to find out what's wrong. You know how we do. So I took it on over here, jumped out the skillet into the fire, because this motherfucker called me back and said, yeah, I had to change some pulleys and then do some work to your transmission, and you're looking at about $375. I said, $375? I said, no, I ain't got no motherfucking $375. I tell you what, me and my wife, we on a budget, man. I said, I got about $300. If you can fix it, because I called you. You said $100 to $200. That's why I brought it to you. Thought I was saving some money. Okay, I can do it for the $300. Right there, I said, he on some bullshit. I said, this motherfucker on some bullshit. I said, ain't no motherfucking way in the world. If something costs $375 and I say I only got $300, you gonna change the motherfucking price because I say I ain't got the money. He's slipping in the game. No big deal. This how God work in your life, though. I said, you know what? Before you go off and all that shit, this nigga done tricked you and beat you out your money, and now what you want to do to get back. That's where I come from. That's what we do. So I said, no, I ain't gonna get back. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let him fix this lawnmower. I can cut my grass in peace, and fuck it. It ain't nothing but money, because I'm gonna make some more. Okay. Now, he fixed the lawnmower. I go up there, put the lawnmower in my truck, bring the lawnmower home. I'm just so excited to have the lawnmower fixed so I can cut my motherfucking grass. I go cutting the grass. I said, this motherfucker, I don't see no grass flying out from under the lawnmower or nothing. I'm riding this motherfucking lawnmower, ain't no grass, nothing going. What the fuck? I said, I'm looking behind me, the grass getting longer. I said, this motherfucker, I get pull the lawnmower off on the sidewalk and get under and look, the belt hanging off. I said, no, this bitch didn't. I said, I don't know who this motherfucker think he's playing with, right? So I go back and get on the phone. I said, man, this motherfucker belt off. He said, well, we cut grass with it before we. I said, well, why? I ain't took the motherfucking belt off. Why the belt's still off? He said, it might have came off when we loaded and unloaded, when you lift them up sometime like that, it happened. I don't know if it happened like that or not. You know, my thing is, the belt is off. He said, okay. I said, well, man, come back. I said, I'm going to take the lawnmower back up here. He said, well, we closing at 2. It's 1:30. I said, son of a... He heard me say it on the phone. I said, Jesus motherfucking Christ. Sir, we'll take care of it tomorrow. But we have to do it tomorrow. I can put you in there right now for him to pick it up. I said, yeah, put me down. Pick my lawnmower. I done gave you $300. Pick the lawnmower up and run. So, my wife telling me, just calm down, Now, listen. I ain't gonna put her in it yet. She came in at a crucial time. Now, I'm sitting there waiting to go to my meeting, and my son going to school up in Auburn Hills. So he going to school from, I think it's supposed to be 6 to 8:30. So I tell him my meeting start at 8:30 to 9:30. Now you gonna have to sit there and wait till I get out to come and get you because my wife going to work. Okay, so he called me at 7:30. His class over. Now he's stuck up in Auburn Hills. He out of class. I gotta go get him. It's dark and shit. I said, it's getting dark. I said, I can't leave him up there. He's 17, first year in college. I can't leave him up there by himself from 7 to 9:30. I ain't gonna make it up there to 10 o'clock. My meeting over at 9:30 down here in South. So I went on shop there and get him, trying to fly to get up there to get him and get back down here. I get back down here at by 9:15, meeting over at 9:30. I said, damn, I missed my motherfucking meeting. And I'm hot. I text my wife, say, yeah, I had to pick him up early. Now I missed my meeting. That's when she said, well, everything not going to be perfect. She said, we'll make some adjustments. Maybe you need to go to another meeting. Maybe you need to get him at another time. I said to myself, maybe he need to find another motherfucking class or somewhere close enough. I'm not changing shit. But see, then I had to pray. And that's when God said, I could make adjustments. It don't have to be them. I'm just saying, when the first thing you say is change your shit, I'm gonna change your shit. So I had to understand that I can make some changes. So God has granted me the serenity to accept the things I can't change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to understand the difference, which means, at first I was like, why I gotta change my skill? Because I can. See, so that's how God is working in my life, where I ain't have to slap nobody, I ain't snatch no hair out of nobody's head, I ain't did shit wrong or nothing like that. Then my sister calls me after I just gave her a 50-inch TV for $50 and say, I don't want this TV, I want my money back because I can't get cable on this TV. And I said, ain't this a bitch? I said, this motherfucker said, after all I done been through today, you ain't getting shit. Then I said, you know what? Here come God again. I called her and I said, you see the button on the TV to say menu? I said, push that button. She pushed the button. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I said, okay, now look on your TV where it says cable. It's going to say input 2, 1, all that shit, cable, video. Now, go to the left and push the arrow button that's on your volume or your channel that says up or down till you get the cable. Cable lit up. Okay. Now I said go back to menu. At the bottom of the menu, you see it says select. Push the button again. She pushed the button. A cable pop on. She said, oh, boy, you know what you was doing. And I said to myself, this crazy motherfucker right here. And I wanted to hang up the phone. But I said, okay, all right, baby. Well, I'm glad you got it together. I said, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, hung the phone. That's when I prayed, and that's when it hit me. And I said, God see us through anything. But so now, I'm not saying my day was bad compared to, as we know, those of you that know about me and where I come from. I come from the number streets. I stayed in the Jeffrey Projects. I lived in the Herman Gardens. I lived in the Brewsters. East side, west side, I stayed on the north end. I lived in southwest Detroit. My life took me everywhere. Military, I went to Korea, Alaska, Japan, Hawaii. So I done been overseas. I done been to Nebraska, Georgia, California. Let me tell you something. Davenport, Iowa. Now, what you know about Davenport, Iowa? I went out to Davenport, Iowa with some brothers from the military when I was out in Colorado. These niggas took me to a ghetto. I would never expected the niggas was hard in Iowa. These motherfuckers was crazy. In Iowa, I said, man, I done seen it all. So, the point I'm making is, God takes us on a journey, right? And so, if you listen to the instructions in the good orderly direction, you know, your journey won't be as bad. You know, the problem is, you know, we'll get on the train and we'll jump off the train and jump on the train and eventually you'll fuck around and the train gonna leave your ass behind. So it's about staying on the path, you know. So that is my experience that I wanted to share with y'all this morning as far as how God can keep you humble. You know, I stay real mild mannered. That's why I don't go around people who, you know, piss you off and say little things and we call it player hated and talk a lot of shit, because I can go there, but the thing is, every time I go there, I might take it too far, and then that person don't like it, and so now, you know, shit come down to gunfire. You don't know what the fuck is gonna lead into. So my thing is, I have become responsible for everything that I do, and I become responsible for everything that happens to me. How do you become responsible for everything that happens to you? I'm gonna tell you how. Let's just say, for instance, you riding around on E, you ain't got no motherfucking gas in the car all day long, right? In Detroit. Now, I'm using Detroit as an example because everybody knows what goes on at night at gas stations and shit in Detroit. 10, 11 o'clock at night, you say, well, I got to get up in the morning and go here. I don't want to get up and go to the gas station. I get my gas. Now, you had all motherfucking day to get your gas in the daylight. Didn't mean that wasn't going to happen to you in the daylight, but the chances are something happened to you at night is far greater than the daytime. So now motherfucker rob you, stick you up or whatever in the gas station. That's what I mean by be responsible for what happens to you, because you knew all goddamn day you didn't have no gas in that car and you should have went and got some. Very simple. So you set yourself up, you know, to be in the gas station at 12 midnight when all type of shenanigans, you got motherfuckers out there ask for money, they shooting dice in the corner, motherfuckers drinking, walking around. You know, if that's what they do, that's what they do. But my thing is, you ain't got to be out there in that, because you could have got your gas at a reasonable hour, you know. And one other point I want to make is just something on my mind that I want to share with people like me who suffer from the disease of addiction. You see, I don't drink coffee. You know, so anything I take is too fucking much. I don't want just a little bit. I need a whole lot. If I could just take, sit in a bottle of wine and sit around and giggle and wiggle my toes, I'm going to drink a bottle of wine, then I'm going to get a case of wine. That's just me. That's why I don't fuck with it. So, you know, you understand that about yourself. So the other thing that I wanted to share about that was that, and a good example is a liquor store. A lady told me about 20 years ago, there's nothing in the liquor store for you except for liquor. Everything else is marked up. The motherfucking potato chips cost too much. Eggs, if you need some eggs, don't go to why would you go to the liquor store and pay $3 for a carton of eggs when the carton of eggs costs 99 cents at your local grocery store? Might not be your local grocery store, but there is a grocery store where you can get them for 99 cents. Trust me, I drove around till I found one, because all the fuck I had was 99 cents. When you get yourself in that type of position, you'll learn. And so I learned like that. And so, everything's been marked up. One, they think you drunk. They keep your kids' change. They keep your change. They don't come to the counter with a lot of shit. When you get through pushing them buttons, you be trying to add this shit up. People waiting in line, man. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? So, it's just a setup, period. I'm not talking about my colleagues, my comrades is out there who are able to drink and do their thing and still function. I'm not talking about you. You more power to you because you could do your thing. I'm talking about people like me who don't know how to go in and have one drink and go and lay down and go to sleep. Ain't no motherfucking way in the world you gonna give me a drink of anything, and I'm gonna take it and go and lay down and go to sleep. Oh, here, I'm gonna watch the news. It's time to go to bed. That ain't finna happen, pimp. It's all night. What I do all night. So, same way with God. You know, I give him 100%. I'm addicted to God, and so I give him all of my life. And so, don't be, first of all, don't be discouraged or don't judge me and don't think bad about my language, because I come from a place where some of y'all only understand a knot upside your motherfucking head. So that's why I say it like that. I don't say it to be funny. I don't say it to be rude. I don't say it to sin. But I do go back. I always repent, and I always ask God to forgive me for that. And not at the same time, I ain't got to ask him to take it out of my mouth, because I can sit here and do a video without any cuss word, any slang, because my vocabulary is like that. I even can speak some other languages. I just don't, because we don't speak that language over here. I done been overseas. I speak other languages. The point I'm trying to make is I come from a culture where some of the people that I need to touch need to hear it like that. So, just like some of us got them little badass kids. Don't you run your motherfucking ass through here while I'm doing my video. You know? But we don't have to kill them to make them understand. Okay, you ain't got to beat the skin off your kids. Spend time with them. Spend time with them and work with them. You put what you put in, you gonna get out. So when that motherfucker turn into a monster, don't keep trying to act and figure out, well, what happened to him? What didn't happen to him? What didn't you do? That's what we're gonna talk about next. Okay, thank you guys. God bless you. I love you. I hope that everybody is doing all right, because if you wonder about me, when you wonder about me, say he's in a luxurious, gorgeous place with God, because I'm doing just fine. Love you. Talk to you next time. Peace.